What's your birthday?
March 15th. JJ Rao birthday.
Yes, her birthday's my mom.
Yes, she must be the damnest good person on earth.
Yo, she's fun.
Yes, we are very fun.
She's a time.
We are very, very
But she's
fun
posh.
people.
She's very put together, too. She's lady.
Yeah. What's your mother's name?
Vera Johnson. Stop lying. You don't like Vera? What Vera do?
Vera from
Yeah.
New Jersey?
No. Vera from Philly. Cool. Shout to mom.
That's your mother?
I have her face. You don't see her face?
Yes, I keep looking at the face.
Yeah.
I keep looking at the face. What?
Yeah. D is my auntie.
Wait, you the little one?
I'm the baby. You're welcome.
Oh my God.
She's supposed to be coming here by 1 o'clock. I told her to come.
She knows me very well.
I think because she was talking about starting a nonprofit.
Yes.
She keeps saying she knows the Senate.
Yeah.
She talking about you?
Yes. D, your Aunt D, and your mother. Oh my God. They were the first people I met when I moved to Delaware.
Thank you.
I used to work in D's shop.
Yeah. Everybody work in D's shop. Yeah.
When I came, I used to cook in my house. I had a cook shop. And I would go and deliver food. How did we meet? We met. I wanted to get my hair braided. And I had just bought my house in Wilmington. And I was going from shops to shops. And I saw, once I hear Liberian voice, I'm like,
I'm comfortable. Yeah.
You do. I see you look like your mother. So I went there. I said, you LIB? She said, yeah. I said, She said, what you doing? I said, I'm cooking. I have some goat soup and fufu. She said, you cooking? She said, come here. That's how we started our business. Right on Miller Road.
Yeah, so I used to walk to the...
Yes.
There was one time they left me in the house by myself. I was 5 years old. I didn't like that they left me by myself. I left the house. I left my cousin. My cousin was 8, 9 years old. I walk up Miller Road by myself to come to find a shop.
What?
Yes.
Yeah. I was right there. I used to live on I used to own a house on East 42nd Street.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Wow, you do look like your mom. Wow, I haven't seen D. Where's D?
D is going to Canada in like 2 days.
That woman?
Yeah, she knows she like moving business. She can't sit still.
This is mine, right?
The last time I saw her was right before COVID, when I came back from Liberia in 2019. Okay.
All right. We back to In the Fries. You have your main host here today, you know, the topic of the show, Miss Smitty Stokes. And then we have my co-host, Mr. August. And we have the wonderful Miss Aja. She is going to tell us all about herself.
Yes. Thank you. Thanks for having me. My name is Ajawavi Ajavon. Everybody calls me Aja. Live in Delaware. Have been in so many different things. First Liberian to run for political office in the state of Delaware.
Congratulations.
Had first Black-owned mediation practice in the state of Wilmington, in the city of Wilmington, and I've had my practice and my nonprofit for over 11 years. My practice for over 20 years, and currently I am in charge of the immigration processes throughout the state of Delaware through Congress.
I love how you code switch.
Yeah, very fresh and clean.
Yes, that was so pristine right there. Like, thank you. You fed my soul with that. So today we have you here. We're going to talk a little bit more about like where did you start? How about that? Let's start there. What made you get into politics?
Oh, wow. Everything made me get into politics.
Okay.
Things were not going right. I have 3 children that went to school in Delaware. And I didn't like the politics of it all. You know, you're paying taxes, but then the schools they're going to, they're not receiving the right education, books are not right, everything is outdated. So I became an activist for my children. Eventually, I ended up moving them out of the public school system and taking them to a private school, which, you know, helped with their, you know, education. But then I brought them back to charter schools, and we worked with several charter schools. One of the most famous charter schools that I worked with, my children went to, was Eastside Charter School. And this is before Eastside was Eastside, what it is now. And during those years, we had what we call the DSTP testing. And Eastside Charter School, being in a low-income community, underdeveloped community, the students there scored the highest on the Delaware state testing.
That's amazing.
And I very, very, very honored to be part of that, you know, that part of Eastside Charter School. So that's where my political career started. I like the fact that when you speak up, people listen and they do things, especially if you're passionate about it.
Yeah.
So you see something that needs to be changed, you should be the change that, you should be the one that go out and make that change for your community. So
Yeah, I always
I
say
did
you have the gift of knowledge and the gift of
Yes.
knowing better.
do better.
Yeah, you have
Yes.
no other choice from that. So after you left like the education segment, what was the next steps into getting into Congress and things like that?
So I ran for office for the first time in 2018, and it was for fun. So the reason why we did it, because I remember then wasn't Matt Meyer, who is now the governor of the state, has said to me, you should run for politics. You have a lot to offer. And I'm like, nobody knows me. I'm this.
It's better.
I'm this African woman living in Delaware, coming from Liberia. Nobody knows me. So he said, no, everybody's gonna know you. So I did it. I ran. It was 4 of us ran. We had one, of course, I didn't win. Someone else won, but I came in second. So to me, that was a win, right? Out of 4 candidates, I felt very good. So I did it again. I did it again in 2020. I ran, this time was countywide, which is a larger pool, over 600,000 people. And I lost by less than 1%. Less than. So it was like 749 votes I lost by. But that also was a win, because now more people know me, right? And they keep saying, you're going to do it again. I'm still contemplating. But I think I've made some changes in, the areas that I really wanted to make changes in, whether it be in politics, being in a seat or not. You can't just only want to change something because you're a politician. You have to want to change something because you're a community leader.
Yes.
So when you're in the community, you make changes regardless. You don't have to be behind that desk. You don't have to have that title as a congressperson or a representative or a senator. You can still make changes as a community leader. And I think I've made some changes in our community, especially in the African community. So when I say that, I am very strong and passionate about the changes and the growth in the African community, in the diaspora, in the Delaware diaspora. So
It's beautiful what you're doing for our community. And I think for me, this is very awe-inspiring to meet a Liberian woman in politics because I love it, right?
Yes,
I was
so
even going to ask you, like, as a woman, what are like some pros and some cons is being involved in politics? Because I know the world sees like the politic game to be more of a man's thing. So like you, especially being a black woman as well, like what are some good, bads? Like what's the pros and cons with that as well?
that's a good question. The pros, I'll give you the pros
Yeah.
first. You always got to give the good things first, right?
Yeah.
The good things is when you're running for office or you're in politics or in community leadership, you get a lot of perks, right? You get to see things firsthand. You get to talk to people of influence who have who can really push the bar to another level. You have those are some of the perks, the good things, right? You have an open door policy with the governor. You can go and talk to him. Have an open door policy with the lieutenant governor or the mayor. Those things, you get the respect, and I really like that. Now, the opposite, the con, one thing is I'm an African. I will be an African till the day I die. I was born a Liberian. I will die a Liberian. So sometimes that's my downfall, because like we say, I will yell it from the top and tell people I'm very proud. So a lot of people think that's being prideful, and I don't think it is. It's just being assurance. I'm very assured of who I am and what I can provide. So I meet a lot of negativity from people who doesn't understand my personality. And most people, and I remember running, and I had an older gentleman that came to me. He said, "This is not your time. You need to sit down." Meaning, let the guy run, let him win, you sit. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that.
So your con is the confidence that you have from being
Yes,
African.
and people they take it as, I wouldn't say arrogant, but they take it the wrong way, right? It's not the confidence that, oh, I'm better than you. No, not at all. I'm a very humble person.
This is sureness. You're very sure.
Yes, I'm sure in myself because I know where I come from and I know what I had to pass through to get where I am right now. So nobody I don't care who he is or who she is, can take that away from me, right? Because they never walked the shoes that I've walked in, you know. So that's the negative part of it. People just don't understand Aja.
I love that though, because I definitely deal with that in my own life where I show up in a room and I can show up by myself. I can show with 20 people behind me. The confidence is it's still me who I am because it's me who made me in that moment.
Absolutely.
So you can't kind of take that away from me. And then sometimes people read it and receive it as arrogance,
Yes.
ignorance, or like, oh, I think I'm better than other people. And it's like, no, if you seen the hellfire that I saw, for me to stand here and smile in your face now, you would be confident too.
Yes,
And sometimes it's God behind us, so you can't ever
Absolutely.
forget that.
God first. God first. Because, I mean, you guys are a lot younger than I am. I'm only 23, but, you know, don't let the gray hair fool you. But, you know, I came here when we had our first coup d'etat. So that's, you know, I was 10 years old. You know, you're leaving all of your belongings, all of your families to escape, to come to a country, to seek refuge. And what I had to endure when I got here from people that look like me, it was heartbreaking, you know, and it wasn't something that just took place 1 week, 2 weeks. Like I said, I'm 26. But anyway, you know, it was a lasting impact, which had a enormous impact on my self-esteem. It really drove me to the ground, like into the ground. Until I'm like, you know what? I have to lift myself up.
I call that the awakening.
Yes.
I do believe somewhere between 2015 and 2020, there was a great awakening, even in our like generation.
Thanks.
Because a dark-skinned black woman, big nose, high cheekbones, big forehead. The things that people said about me growing up to where I'm standing right now, you would think I'm Beyonce. I'd be so confused.
I know.
The game has changed.
It definitely
It
has.
has. It has really changed because, I mean, I came in here in the late 70s, early 80s, and being an African was taboo, right? Oh God, no. Up to the 90s, being an African was a taboo, you know? Then, like you said, between 2015, like my kid says, you know, my son always say, you know, growing up, African wasn't cool, but now Africa is cool.
It's the coolest
you
thing
know,
ever.
It's the coolest thing ever. You know, and it's good. It's a really good thing.
It's still
But-
weird though for certain
Yes.
people who've experienced that
Yes,
trauma in a way.
absolutely.
And then to be on the other end, you're like, it's two extremes. You never really got somewhere where you were able to just be seen as human
Absolutely.
and to relax as a
Absolutely.
human. Yeah.
Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah, I can understand that. Jesus, let me not cry in here. Let's lighten the load. Madam, let's lighten the load. So what we have you here for today is you're going to be talking about Delaware Restaurant Week.
Yes.
So I go to Philly Restaurant Week, and I love Philly Restaurant Week. I am a steak girl. I'm a salmon girl. I like a little good $30 meal. So could you tell me what Delaware Restaurant Week is?
Well, it's Delaware African Restaurant Week.
Oh, emphasis.
And yes, the emphasis is African. And it's an organization that's been around for about 11 to 13 years out of New York. We founded the Delaware Africa Chamber of Commerce. Africa, not African, because it is the diaspora and the continent inclusively. So they reached out to us to see what can we do in collaboration. And I'm like, why not? Because they had a big, advertisement. And Delaware was listed, but there was no dates. There was nothing. You know, Philly always had it, Maryland, Jersey, San Francisco, Atlanta, you name it, New York. All these metropolitan cities had African Restaurant Week. So it's been growing. It's huge. Like I said, between 11 and 14 years. That's a long time. And it's just been passing over Delaware. They go to Philly, have a wonderful time. Zoop, they drive right through Delaware. Don't stop. So I said, well, why not do it together? You know, so I'm like, bet. Let's reach out to our African restaurants. Many of us in Delaware go to Philly to get our food. We have great African restaurants.
We do.
And Caribbean restaurants in the state of Delaware.
Yeah.
And I said, this is a great way to highlight those. And if you know, like I know Africans, we like to shun, we like to hide, especially when it comes to businesses, because we feel that people will not support us as much as we should. We have had so many African restaurants in Delaware that have closed because people didn't know they existed, so they didn't have the clientele and they lost money. So this Delaware African Restaurant Week is actually to highlight the African restaurants in the state of Delaware. We don't have that many, but the few that we do have, we want to highlight them. We want to highlight the cook shops. What we call cook shops are people who cook in their homes and people can order food from them.
Yes.
The caterers who cater restaurants and parties. The kitchens who has, want to go and sit in that lot. I think I told you guys a story earlier. I had a kitchen 26 years ago. People would come to my house and eat on a Saturday. Okay, so that's what we call a kitchen. I want to highlight that. I want to bring them out so people can understand they're here. Taste the rich cuisine of Africa. Africa has 54 countries. And I can guarantee you by the time in probably another 100 years, they're probably going to split again. Who knows?
Hopefully not.
Because when I was young, we didn't have 54 countries. But anyway, but this is what I'm talking about. We want to highlight, like we said, Africa is the new thing. So I want to let people know in Delaware we exist. Yeah. We have our cuisines. Come taste our food. Enjoy our cuisine, as well as highlight what we have. We're also highlighting Caribbean restaurants and Black Americans and African American restaurants as well.
Could you give me some names of some restaurants?
Yeah. So we did a landing page with some of the restaurants that are participating. My number one, and I'm a little biased. I'm not gonna lie.
That's okay.
I'm Liberian, Togolese, Ghanaian. So follow that train. My number one restaurant is Catch 45.
Catch 45. Okay.
That's a Liberian restaurant on Kirkwood Highway. Okay. It's fairly new. It's about a year old.
Okay.
My second one is Suya House. House African Grill.
Yeah.
It's a toss between the two of them, but I'm biased, like I said. I'm a Liberian, so Catch got my heart. My third is K&R Restaurant. It's Jamaican Liberian. That's on DuPont Highway, which is, DuPont Street in Wilmington.
Okay.
Actually, it's right around the corner from you guys.
Oh, I haven't tried that one yet.
You got to. They have a really cool spot downstairs, a lounge that you can sit, you can eat, you can drink, you can have music. It's really cool. So your house also have an outdoor patio where you can go out there and smoke hookah, eat their food. Yeah.
I haven't been to the outdoor part yet.
Oh my God, you're missing out.
I'll be right inside smoking a little hookah with my food.
This is why African Restaurant Week is so important. Okay? Because we need to understand that we do exist. People pass by, don't know it is there. Catch 45, people walk in like, is this an African restaurant? Like, yes, it's an African restaurant. Food is the die for. I have another, there's so many different restaurants. There is Kennedugal on 4th Street, which is 4th and King. It's a small Ivorian restaurant.
Oh, that lady?
Yes.
When I first went to there, I got a jacket from her.
Oh, my God.
I tipped her $20 on top of that.
She makes the best cheque because they're Ivorian now. That's their specialty. That's their specialty, right?
When she see my face, she come from the back.
But people don't even know they exist. And they've been in Delaware. They've been in Wilmington for over 10 years.
Yeah.
Over 10 years.
Yeah, I think 2020 is when I first started buying from her. She was right across the street from my house. If I didn't have time to go to my mom or feel like traveling for food, just walk right across the street to her.
So, those are some of the African restaurants. We have, Casablanca, which is on Newcastle on 13, which has been here a while. People think it's closed because they don't see cars there. But they have the best Moroccan food. Then we go to the African American cuisines. Kim's on the waterfront. They have the best soul food. Have you tried their cornbread?
No, I haven't. I didn't even know they had a soul food spot on the waterfront.
Oh my God.
I've been out of Delaware for 2-3 years now. I am a very native Delawarean.
Yes, you are.
But it's different. It's not the same that it was before COVID. And it's beautiful though to watch. I hate to call it the gentrification of it all, but to see us become upscale in a way.
Absolutely.
I love it. We were very country suburban.
Yes, they have the best food. They're off the waterfront, I guess, where Shoprite Plaza is. Yes. Is right there. Okay. We have Zoli's, which is in Newcastle, Old Newcastle. Has the French New Orleans.
Yes, they got gumbo.
My God, their food is to die for. Yeah. And I love their food. I really do because it reminds me of Liberian cuisine because the flavor resonate. And a lot of the African slaves were in New Orleans, so their cooking is similar to us. Their gumbo is our fufu and soup, So, yes, their food is really good.
When I try to explain certain things, my favorite thing to make is kidney beans. So when I try to explain kidney beans to my friends, they're like, kidney beans? I'm like, okay, listen, it's just like rice and peas, but we separate the rice and peas. That's it.
That's it, And, we have like some Caribbean, I'm just naming it off my head, Hummingbird, which is right in Wilmington, right on King Street. They have very, very good cuisine. I love his oxtail. It falls off the bone. And
That's what I needed to hear.
He is not stingy. Like Birmingham says stingy. He's not stingy when he's giving you the portion. It's plenty.
Show love.
Show love, yes.
Showing love.
Hummingbird, if you want a lot of Jamaican food, I'm telling you, he packs it. Like he packs it. You can't even close it. That's how much food it is. It's not that expensive at all.
You said a lot of restaurants, and I know you say you bias to some, but I need to know where you going.
Those are all the places that I go.
You'll be going to every single one of them for restaurant week.
I have to. You see, and those are the reason why I put those restaurants on the list, because those are restaurants that I frequent. We do have some new ones on there. There's a new restaurant just opened in Newark, by the university. It's an African cafe. Like, I haven't visited that one, but I'm definitely going to visit that. So during restaurant week, I'm going to visit the restaurants that I have not visited. I don't frequent. Let's put it that way. But, there's so much. You can go on the website and they'll see the different restaurants that are participating. And I encourage people to please, 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 please. I can't say enough. Please, my people. Y'all support the people.
Wait, look at the camera.
Y'all support them. Okay? Y'all support them. Y'all tip your waitress. Please go and support their food. Tell them when you get there that African Restaurant Week sent you there. You might get a surprise. You never know.
Yeah, I gotta like some of these places. I mean, I'm hardly in Delaware, but I would definitely hold it in my memory, so I'm passing around.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, so you got Grill House, everything.
Yeah.
That and Kennedy
Kennedugo?
Those are my two tops right there.
That's what's up.
If I'm going to get African food in the city. Oh, also tell us, what's the dates for restaurant week so they know.
So we're having our kickoff party, our day party, this Saturday. Okay. Rep your country flag. Okay. All the Liberian people, you better bring your flag. So
26 part 2.
26 part 2, yes. It's going to be at Lounge at 8th.
Oh,
so
okay.
I know you guys know what Lounge at 8th is.
Yes,
it's on Union Street. It is going to be from 12 to 5. Come and rep your flag. Okay. It's $20 to get in. There are drink specials. So come in, music, food, everything's there. Come and support. I'm sorry, it's not $20, it's $10 to get in, what I'm saying.
Even better.
And but we'll take $20 if you got it.
Yeah, we like tips.
We like tips.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, the dates.
Yep. So it starts August 2nd, which is the kickoff day party at Lounge at 8th. And then August 3rd to the 10th is the restaurant week. So all the restaurants that I've listed and some on our website will have specials throughout the week. On Sunday, August 10th, is our final day. So that's the day we have our festival at Rodney Square.
Oh, we outside.
Yes, we be outside.
Okay.
We outside tonight.
We not going home.
Yeah, so Sunday, August 10th, it's a party day. So we're going to be in the park from 12 to 7. We have vendors. Please come spend money. We're going to have performers. And one of our big performers will be Prince L.I. He's going to be performing that Sunday. We have some drummers. We have some culture dancers that's going to be on stage. The county executive already proclaimed African Restaurant Week from August 3rd to August 10th.
Thank you.
So we got a proclamation from him. We're waiting for the governor to sign off on some of the stuff that we have asked him to do.
Minnesota Part 2. Let's
go. Yeah. Let me tell you something. Like I told you, I'm very passionate about the African diaspora in the state of Delaware. Mm-hmm. We have contributed so much to the economy in Delaware, the infrastructure. I think it's time that we let our voices be heard.
Yes. Take up space.
Yes, we need to.
Yeah.
We really do. I strongly believe in that. We have other nationalities here. We have the Caribbeans, we have the Hispanics, we have the Asians, and they're doing it. Mm-hmm. They're taking their space. They're making their voices known. It's time for the Africans to rise up.
I love it. Thank you.
It's time.
Thank you. And move the goalposts for me as far as you can.
Yes.
So that I can run behind there and push it even
yes,
further.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, absolutely.
So let them know as well the restaurant website, the website they can find
Yes.
everything, the social media they can find everything. If you have any final thoughts for our listeners, and please tag us in your food videos, please, please, please. I want to see everything y'all eat.
Yeah.
I will. So the and one thing I must say, the organization that's putting this together with Africa Restaurant Week is the Africa Chamber of Commerce, which is new. It's been around since April, and we're growing. And your infamous producer is one of the board members.
Yes, I was very proud of him when I saw that.
Yes.
I was like, oh, we're getting big.
Yes. So we are going to get big. So the website to go on is AfricanRestaurantWeek.com/Delaware. Okay. Once you get on that site, there's different buttons that you pick. You know, I'm not social media. I mean, I'm not.
Savvy.
Yeah.
Savvy.
Like Berman said, I'm not kutuku now on there. But you know, you can go on, and we want people to register to win prizes. So you go on the Eventbrite link and you register. It will say August 3rd is because that's when it starts. But register. We have T-shirts. We have stuff that says "I love fufu," "I love cassava leaf," "I love palm butter," "I love this," "I love that."
Oh, okay.
Register for T-shirts, and also that's the website. Also, the Instagram page is at African Restaurant Week. Period. That's it. At African Restaurant Week. That's one. The other one is DE_Africa Chamber of Commerce. Those are the two that's really promoting this. That's actually sponsoring this. And then one thing I must say about August 10th. Everybody knows that Liberian have the best jollof, right?
Will be a competition.
Yes.
I feel like me personally with the competitions,
How you feel?
we Liberians, we just selfish. We'll keep winning it.
We just won it in
That's
Chicago.
why we getting selfish at this
But the thing
point.
is, the only time the other people win,
Yeah.
now we're going to the Liberian talk now.
Yeah.
The only time we let the other people win when we don't show up. But when we show up, we always win.
That's what I'm saying. I think we're being too
So-
greedy.
No, I beg you, yeah. We will show up. So we have this is the thing. We're having a jollof rice competition. We have Liberia, Sierra Leone, Nigeria so far.
Okay.
And then we have a swallow competition.
For fufu. Huh?
Fufu. So we have fufu, cassava fufu, plantain fufu, eba. And somebody said put GB there. And there's only one soup. There's 4 fufu.
You gotta finish the 4 fufu.
You gotta finish all 4.
I will win.
And you will win
$200.
$250.
Oh, wait, just come with your stomach empty. Don't even eat anything before you come. Your stomach will
We we have
I'm excited.
we have 6 judges. We need 10 judges.
Okay.
So 5 and 5. So we're looking for more judges. So if they want, they can go on our website that I said earlier. It's https://africanrestaurantweek.com/Delaware. Sign up to be a judge. You can go on that website also to sign up to be a vendor. Our vendor fees are $200 for food and $150 for non-food. You're going to make more than that at the fair.
Definitely.
That covers your space. We do not provide tables, but if we need to, we will provide a table for you. Please come, have fun. It is from 12 to 7, but all vendors we're asked to set up between 9 and 11. It's going to be at Rodney Square, and if you know Rodney Square is 1000 North 10th Street, right in the middle. There's the library is right in central Wilmington. So please come out, have fun. We're going to have performers, DJ, music, dancing, just having a good time. Come out and have a wonderful time. It is free to the public. It is FREE.
At my word, free.
Okay? Come and support our vendors. We're going to have African vendors, African food sellers, Jamaican, Caribbean vendors, American vendors, you name it. We're going to have all vendors there. Come out and support. Please, on
So
August 10th.
Delaware, Maryland,
Delaware.
Jersey, Philly, New York, you can even slide down. Like,
Yes.
Come through.
yeah, we about to party. 26th part 2. DeVito in town on Saturday, so
Yeah.
you know you might as well just come
Yeah,
back the
Jim
next
one time,
Saturday.
yeah, just chill.
And that's one thing I forgot to say. At the day party, even though DeVito's going to be there in the evening, we might give away a DeVito ticket.
Ooh.
Okay.
So that's at the day party. So if you've done partying, just get your ticket. If you win that ticket, just go straight to the concert.
Yeah, the concert I think 9 o'clock.
I tell you, concert's at 9. If your LIB, you know it will be lit for that like African time.
It will be 10 o'clock. All right.
So yeah.
Thank
so
you,
it's
Miss
been great.
Aja, for coming. Oh my
Yes, I
goodness.
enjoyed
This was such a
myself.
blessing meeting
I
you.
It's an
Yeah.
honor being here with you today.
Yes. So we're there for 26.
Me party.
I enjoy myself, you know.
You enjoy yourself
I enjoy myself on the fee, you know.
in Philly.
Yeah, I was.
My
in
city, I love me. I love my city.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Delaware had a good turnout too. We had a really good turnout. First year we had a really good turnout. We had a kickball tournament.
I saw.
I was in the kickball. I was number 6. Barrow. We
What's my
won.
favorite number?
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite number too.
I was number 6. I'm a birthday. So yeah.
Barrow, mighty Barrow. Kickball won and the football won. They flogged the IE people.
Wow.
Okay, ooh, I don't know. Something.
We let them know, yes. But it was nice. It was a great turnout. Shout out to Delaware Liberian Association and First State Old Timers. They came together this year and it was grand.
That's good.
It
I
was
need.
really
Thank
good.
you. Give us the example, because I'm sick. Philly want to separate. Minnesota want to separate. When it comes to the younger people and it's time to throw a party, everybody throwing a party in the city, and you really like if everyone's heads just came together. Sometimes it would be easier. Now I won't say that
Easier said than done. No.
it is, but it does show you they can do it.
No, you can do it because the thing about it is, I was always say we, even though if I'm not part of the planning, but I'm an older generation. We have to accept that time has changed. The children now are more out there. They're more vocal. Yeah. They're more invigorating. They're more spontaneous. We like to clutch our bags, from back in the day. But, I think it's time for us to collaborate. I think it's time for us to unite because what message are we sending?
Yeah,
if we can't do it here, we definitely can't do it on a continent. No. So we need to combine. So it was really, really good. Saturday, we had a ball on Friday. We had the kickball on Saturday in the game. And the food, I tell you I'm biased. The food. And then we had an after party Saturday night that some of us had to go home and rub koto on our body before we went there. And then Sunday they had a picnic. So it was
That's
a
nice.
full weekend, right? Everybody has something to do. So if you missed the field, you were at the picnic on Sunday. If you missed the ball, you were at the after party on Saturday night. So we got to enjoy each other. And you know what? I wrote a post on my Facebook page. I wrote it because it brought back the nostalgia of being a teenager or a kid. Because the last time I played kickball, I was 10. Wow. I was in Liberia. Okay.
Thank you.
For me to play kickball game, it brought back so many memories. It felt so good.
Yeah.
And then the roasted corn and then the food.
Yeah, the meat on the stick. That
People
was all
just don't understand our culture.
Yeah,
it is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I told you guys I'm Liberian, Ghanaian, Togolese. But out of those three, the Liberian culture.
I was even saying on the field Saturday, like every person looked different. If I was at a regular party and there was no Liberian flag, I would have thought everyone in the room was Black American. Yeah. You can't tell. And honestly, I went on that field trying to, be, like you said, clutch your pearls. I'm very respectful. I get it from my mom. And I was just trying to, be cute and, together and keep myself, da-da-da-da. Them young girls was outside.
How long did that last?
Yes. I said, wait, I can do better. I can do better. I'm only in my 20s. Let me not jump it. But it was nice to see that and then see how accepting the older generation that was around of it. There was not one fight in Philly. Not one fight.
Last year it was fights. It was gunshot. This year, oh my God, it was so beautiful.
Yeah, we knew it was Philly reunion time. Wasn't time for all of that.
One of my favorite things is, those who were born in America like me. I was born in America, but I noticed that a lot of us who were born here, we have so much deep love for Liberia. Even
I love it.
Who's never been there before, you can't even tell sometimes when they talk Kolokwa, and it's like
Yes.
you know it's
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 sweeter than
awesome
your
to
own.
see, and it'll only get better as the more generations come. So
I
I'm
like
very
that.
proud of that.
I am too. I am. That's what I was telling my kids, my son, because he drove from Virginia just to go to the party. He went to the field here and he went to Philly. He and his cousins, and they were all born here. So, but they had such a great time.
Yeah.
When you hear them speaking Kolokwa, it's like, what?
Oh, my kids, I laugh when she guys
Yeah, because
talking.
it sounds so funny.
Yeah.
But and the music. And one thing I must say, what I loved about Delaware's 26, not one other nationality music was played. Only Liberians.
Yeah.
When I say Liberian song from Tudman's time, the drumming, the culture to new rapping, I haven't heard half of those songs, but all the young children that was there knew every word.
I love when I see the YN Liberians
Yes!
rapping. I get so excited. I just love it. I just like, yes.
Wow.
And I think about Liberians not even to be vulgar, but when we're vulgar, when we can cuss, it sounds like honey on
can't
our
be-
tongue. You don't know you're getting cussed. I just like
They
it.
say your mom this, your mom that. I said, they always let her talk about your mom, But it was so good.
Yeah.
It brought back so many memories, and my mother's in her 70s, and she even came out and she even said it was one of the best she's been to.
Yeah, this year there was something in the
Yeah,
air.
something was in the air.
And then maybe it
and
was
I think
the
because
happiness we
our
needed.
president spoke good English, that's why.
Maybe.
You probably be like,
they made one song for him.
You didn't hear that song already?
Yeah, this song already.
They already not make this very next morning.
The next
morning, they made a
the
whole song about the
English-speaking
English
king of
song.
Africa.
The English speaking king of Africa. Yes. We got talent.
So yeah, we gotta carry that strong.
Yes, so-
our president can speak Gusiri.
Gusiri in America, in Africa. The man said, "Where you
got that on lock.
Where you learn how to speak English?" The man said, "Africa." He said, "Yeah." He said, "Wow." I said, "Look at that work, Bele."
I don't know who I was talking to. They were saying something like, but Liberian people can speak English. Like me and you say it, let me for real.
I was like, "What?" So then they look at me and like, "Oh, so that's why." I said, "No, I told you learned it on the plane when I was coming."
And then the song just.
Yeah, it took it to the next
next
level.
day
Yes.
just took it to the next level, like-
yes. It
When
did.
Liberians code switch, we are very like proper. Like we know how to do it very well. It's just
Yeah.
Yes,
it's interesting.
there's a TikTok. The girl said Nigerian people cannot
Code switch like us, no.
but us, we can say, "My people, y'all move from here, man." Next thing, how you doing?
How are you today? Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
No, thank you for coming. I need you to come
appreciate
back.
it. Yeah, I would love to come back.
Please come back. Please come back. And till next time, just keep it hot with us in the fries.
Of course. Thanks for having me in the fries.
Hey. I was on the field. Somebody came up to me. They were a little drunk. They started yelling. They said, I know your show. I love it. I said, what's your favorite part? Is it a public flunking? I said, oh, I got you. Don't worry.
What they call public flunking?
Oh, wait. Are we still recording? Can she flood someone?
Oh, yeah. If you want to put somebody on the spot, you can
Up
just
to
you
you.
can drop them.
Up
Anything
to
you want to
you.
put on the spot, something you're not feeling at the moment, just go ahead.
Every week, someone can do it. Whether they
Yeah.
guest or not, we let them free space to, get it off your chest.
Freestyle
You want me to...
Anything you're not feeling.
Yeah, it
Yo,
could be
I feel
profit
like
key
every
for
time-
2 minutes.
I would say strictly Kolokwa.
Yeah.
Because I know them not even watch it. We'll see. In the fries.
Yeah.
Who I want to flog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Pressing place team.
First of all, there one young girl that live here in Delaware. She American. She how they call it? Akata. She can want to all the money. Every time we apply for grant in the community, our African community, she can count over us. I don't know whether she sleep on the people. I don't know what she do, but she can always take the money. Always get the money. So I'm fighting for us to get the money.
Yeah.
And she know who she is.
Pira.
Public flocking. One village alliance. I finished.
Show.
Public flocking.
That was a good one.
How
Thank
come
you.
she keep getting all the money and the Africans can't get the money? I want to know. Answer me.
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Every day she talking about Africa. You go to Africa, you eat a poor money. You come
Bro,
back.
I'm sorry, excuse me. I don't even call you bro. My fault. I'm getting comfortable. But you saw they was doing on TikTok. They was gonna what is it?
Boycott.
African hair salon.
No, did you see? Because they said that the Essence Festival was all African, but they failed to realize the Essence Festival owned by Liberian.
Really?
Oh yes, Richelieu is a Liberian.
Okay.
Yes, he's the one that owned Shea Butter. He was the one that showed Shea Moisture.
Okay.
Yeah, Richelieu used to sell that stuff for his
And
grandma
that'd be my problem with
at
African
the
Americans.
stuff. So I don't know what make it so African now. Because they were late. That's what they're trying to say. They had less people show up.
Definitely.
Huh?
I
Talking
love
about
big
is
time.
African people have taken over, so they got this whole thing on Facebook and Instagram
TikTok
about separation. We're one people now. They're coming to bring us together. We should end the separation. We should end the something.
No, but I know who I am, so I have to still be proud of who I am.
I'm like, why
You
were
can't
you
do that
guys?
for me.
I mean, it was a big thing. People are like, oh, it's all African now. They're taking the culture away from us.
Okay.
It was an African American thing. Now it's an African thing.
Africans and African American. Grow up.
They need to stop that.
I think-
the thing about it, we're not the ones separating.
No.
Right? People are separating. What makes what happened in essence an African thing?
It's the lack of, and I hate saying it, and I'm gonna sound
Education?
so that one too. It is the lack of their knowledge of them knowing their actual ethnicity. If
No,
those,
they're Indian, ma.
Show's over.
Native American,
Yeah, that boycott and stuff was crazy.
Yes,
though.
it's a big thing going on.
How could you?